Well, hello. I want to welcome you to the new set. I cleaned up behind me, so now I have ink bottles, and I finally found a use for this Wall Ever Sharp car that came with that pen so long ago that I complained about. Well, I want to talk to you today about a nifty little pen. This is a Schmidt Technology Intrinsic something or other. Turquoise pen made with a Schmidt nib. I guess Schmidt makes pens, not just nibs, so that's kind of cool. It has a broad nib, which you'll see. This is a very narrow pen. Not really all that exciting, but I like it. I like this pen a lot. In fact, it's been inked continuously since I got it. I've re-inked it several times. I've just liked writing with this pen, and I don't like slender pens. I don't like metal grips, but I like this pen. So, would buy it. All right, so snap cap pen, as you saw there. Not a lot in the way of decoration. Fairly minimalist. When you unscrew it, it's just a regular converter. I'd say it's a standard international converter. Schmidt nib, but it's not a number 6 nib. I'm not sure exactly what size it is, but it doesn't matter, just it's small. Yeah, lightweight, very lightweight. Just plastic, but something about it, just like. So let's talk size here for a minute. As far as length, it's about a 1/4 inch shorter than a Noodler's Conrad. Uncapped, you can definitely see the girth issue. It is quite a bit narrower than the Noodler's Conrad, probably about 1/2 inch shorter than the Noodler's Conrad. And then posted, and this pen is short enough that I do post it. Usually. Not a poster, really. Posted, it's only, well, I'm not even going to go only. I'm going to say it's about the same length as a Noodler's Conrad. So would I buy this pen again? I think it's a little overpriced for what you get, but darn if I just like it. I like how it looks, I like how it feels, I like how it writes. So, how do you set value on these things? That's very hard for me. And I don't do prices in these reviews because they change. But, so did I answer? I didn't answer the question, did I? Would I buy this pen again? Okay, I hate to admit it, but yes, I would buy this pen again. As expensive as it may have been, and that's relative. I mean, I paid about what I paid for the Noodler's Conrad, and I don't seem to be too worried about the Noodler's Conrad, so go figure. All right, so I hope that was useful. Next, we'll do our writing sample.
I'm going to do my writing sample with the Schmidt Intrinsic fountain pen. I have a broad nib on this, and I think I've pointed out already that this is a Schmidt nib, which is in common with several other reviews you'll be seeing soon. This nib doesn't have a whole lot of line variation to it. Well, I won't say that. I'll say it doesn't have a lot of flex to it, but it does actually have a surprising amount of line variation. And of course, if you're trying to show off shading, this is a nice ink to show off shading. And again, of course, this is the broad nib, so perhaps a fine nib you won't see it as well. We'll have to talk about that in another review, but I like my broad nib. So anyway, nice smooth writer, nice reliable writer. I have not had any trouble with it starting up after sitting for a while. And honestly, I've been using this pen regularly. I don't usually like small pens, but I like this one, so go figure. I didn't see that coming. I figured this is one I bought that I'd be giving away. So I really like this pen. So I'm going to turn now to my writing sample. And I'm trying to open up my quote because I have my quote on my computer, and I'm so dumb with computers sometimes. All right, here we go. Writing sample. Now, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, but I have to say this pen is a good example of that. Perfect pen? Okay, probably not. But what an attractive, nice, simple pen. What a very nice writer. And honestly, what do we buy our fountain pens for is to write. I like the looks of it. I think I said I wish it was a little bit bigger, but you know what? It looks good. It writes well. It's just all around a nice pen. I don't know what I would add to it except possibly a tiny bit of girth. It just works. Everything about this pen works. I saw that quote and I said, that's the pen that goes with that quote. The only other one I can think of that might go with it might be a Lamy 2000. Just simple design, works, writes really smoothly. We have the nice shading here. We have the nice line variation. This is the pen I'd like to try out the Noodler's Apache Sunset with. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.